right, night before I fly out, I have a 6 a.m. flight tomorrow, so that means I'm getting to the airport at 4:30 in the morning. Luckily, the airport isn't super busy, so I'm not gonna be there exactly 2 hours ahead of time. And I'm currently trying to work on my Quizlet set for my test to study, and we've got my sister's cat here who is sitting on my lap with his paws on my laptop, making it a little tricky to type. Gotta love a nice cuddly cat, I guess, right? Alrighty, I just checked in. I flew in quite a bit earlier than the rest of my club. So right now it's just me. Everyone arrives, I think, around 3 or 4 p.m. and then we have another person coming later. So here we go. Seeing that this was my last National Leadership Conference, I wanted to soak up as much of it as possible. This year, I was Michigan's head voting delegate for the post-secondary division. Outside of those commitments, I attended as many leadership passport workshops as possible. I took all the open exams I could. I went to the Certiport lab, I went to BPA's Day of Service, and of course, come Friday night, I had to go to the Texas Hoedown. I love NLC's Friday night event. They're always so much fun. There's just so much to do, and it's always a good time, so I was definitely happy to be there. Saturday was my one free day, so of course I wanted to spend the morning at the water park, and then afterward, a few members from my club and I headed to the Perot Museum of Nature and Science. That place was phenomenal. Every story of that building had so much to do. Many of the exhibits were very interactive, which made for a fun time. I highly recommend checking it out if you are in Dallas. Our last sightseeing stop was to go to the grassy knoll. It felt very surreal to be standing in such a historic spot. Saturday night, we attended our award ceremony, and after that, the whole club went out for dinner to celebrate a successful week and whole school year in BPA. Hello, so I'm filming this probably about 2 weeks after BPA Nationals, but I wanted to share with you guys, I went to the BPA store when I was there, which was a first for me. When it comes to conferences and events, I usually don't buy stuff from the gift store because it just ends up being junk usually, or clutter, or stuff that I give away in a couple years. But I thought just for fun, and plus there was the QR code scavenger hunt, and one of the QR codes was in the store or by the store. I thought I'll take a gander and see what I want to buy. So I wanted to share with you guys what I got. Here we go. So the only thing I'm missing is hand sanitizer that I bought for $1, but we're starting off with the conference t-shirt, $2 on clearance. It's too good to pass up. I was at the store in the morning and there's a bunch of them, like 2 huge containers of them. So I thought I'll come back later when it's less busy. And when I came back at the end of the day, there were only like 4 shirts left. And luckily one was in my size because I was like, oh, I think it'd be fun to have one. So now I have 3 out of 4 of my NLC conference t-shirts. This was a freebie, metal reusable straw, and coasters because I just got a new apartment that I'm in right now. So I thought these would be a nice addition to have out on end tables or coffee tables just to remind me of BPA because I've loved my time in BPA.